guys, it's Ashton. I know that you love these videos, so I just had to make one because it's been a while since I've been in my car that I've made one, right? Alright, well, I wanted to give you guys a quick boost up for, the rest of this month. Maybe it's going to be something that you're going to use next month. You know you're going to love me, right? You will. You'll love me. Because this is something that, what do I say? I say it over and over and over again. That's right. Yep. So you're going to hear it again. Why? Because we need to hear this stuff. So ultimately, when we look at what we're doing, in us achieving our goals with the business, or in us achieving our goals through health, or us achieving our goals in anything in life, ultimately, why is it that we don't achieve our goals? What is it? What's the one thing that really stops us in our tracks from achieving our goals? And there's only one thing that I can come up with every single time. And this is why I talk about it over and over and over again. And it's because there is only one thing that can really stop us. And that's fear. You can break it down into many different ways. So we don't achieve our goals because, we have this fear of inviting, because we fear rejection or we fear judgment. We have this fear of starting a challenge group because we have this fear of failure. We have this fear of getting it done properly, or this fear of it not being perfect or not being right. It all comes down to this fear. And it's okay to have fear. Fear is natural. It's not something that you want to get rid of. It just sets a bar for you to become courageous and hop over it. So if you're wanting to go somewhere that you've never gone somewhere before, you need to do things that you've never done before. That's what it comes down to. You need to see things that you've never seen before. You can't expect to continuously do the same thing and see different results. It's not going to happen. You have to ultimately see things in a different way. You have to ultimately do things in a different way. You have to act in a different way. And it's not you changing who you are. It's you setting those limits of your fear. You are down below this bar, and you set this bar of where your fear's at, where your fear level's at. And that's what you should look at. So you want to invite, and you're afraid of inviting because you're afraid of judgment. You're afraid of not only the judgment, but you're afraid of rejection. So you're putting these bars, okay? Here you are. You set these bars: fear of rejection, fear of judgment. When you just ultimately go and do it, you raise the bar. You start to see above what you were seeing. Isn't that kind of neat? Right? So I'm not telling you guys to let go of your fears. I want you to have your fears. I want you to be uncomfortable. I want you to start. If you want to achieve something that you've never achieved before, if you want to take your family on a vacation every quarter and you have no idea how this is going to be done or what's going to happen, or, if you want to do that, you can't keep doing the same thing that you're doing and expect it to change. There has to be something. There has to be something that you do. And that's setting that bar at where you're at and then going above and beyond to reach what it is that you want to achieve, to see what it is that you see. So I'm going to tell you today, be courageous. Finish the rest of this month with confidence. Know that in your heart that you have a purpose to be fulfilling. Know in your heart that you are reaching out to these people because you care about them. Know in your heart that no matter what comes up your way, you're going to set that bar one step ahead that you didn't even think that you could, and you're going to try. And at least if you tried, What's the worst that can happen? That you fall and you're really not that far from the ground? Because you're not. So the only thing that you can do is either try or give up. That's your choice that you need to make. So, what do you choose? Stay in fear or be courageous?